My lockdown hair is really getting to me. I thought at some point it would segue away from kind of Princess Mia before her makeover into a more flattering kind of like pre-Raphaelite, you know, old beautiful painting type thing. It has not. I will keep you updated. I mean, I don't need to keep you updated. You can see for yourself that the triangle, the pyramid, is alive and well. Anyway, this video is not about hair. So I don't think I need to spell it out. It's been a stressful time, and when we get stressed, we buy books. I say we, I mean me, but I think it's a common thing. So yeah, I was very stressed with the US election, which anyone who follows me on Twitter or Instagram will know. I was very vocal about every single new update that was happening. And this stressful week kind of coincided with the launch of bookshop.org, unfortunately, which is basically, bookshop.org is this wonderful alternative to Amazon. It is a book ordering website which I think was already established in the US, but it's just launched in the UK, and it basically means that whenever you buy books from them you can support indie bookshops. And I actually set up my affiliate link, so I would be really chuffed and it would make my heart very happy if you wanted to go through my affiliate link. If you go through my link you can see that I've curated some lists of recommendations. I'm gonna make more. I spent hours and hours doing my recommendations. I spent too long on it, to be honest. But you don't have to buy a book from my list of recommendations if you just go through my link, and you can type in any book you want and order it through there, and I get like a small commission based on that, and it's no extra cost to you, the customer. So yeah, I'd be very chuffed if come Christmas you're doing some Christmas shopping and you want to go through my link. That would be cool, because then you can support me and also indie bookshops. It's a win-win. But yeah, this video isn't spawned, by the way. I ordered my books from bookshop.org and I just felt the need to share it because I have been wanting to not support Amazon and that gross man for a while now. So yeah, I was very chuffed with the launch of bookshop.org and I wanted to support it, and I was very stressed, and so I just bought some books. The first three are not my fault. It was my birthday, so I got given some books. The first one I was given was The Comeback by Ella Berman, and this was a birthday gift from my boyfriend, and he was very distressed when it arrived with the dust jacket torn and like the book a little bit bashed. It's okay. He knows that I'm quite particular with my books, but here's the thing. If a book arrives to me pristine, if I buy it new, sure, I will try and keep it nice. If a book arrives bashed and a little bit ugly but readable, it's like very, like you open the book and you can't even see it. You can still read it without any danger of it falling apart. Then I will read it. I don't need the hassle of returning it and getting one back. Just, it's fine. I can read it. I'm very excited to read it, so a little tear on the dust jacket is not gonna stop me. So I gave my boyfriend a list of like 5 books that I was kind of had my eye on, and he could pick one from that list, so that it was like still a surprise, but it wasn't like completely random. And all I knew about this was that it's a book kind of set in the film industry and about the toxicity of the film industry, which might not be the best to read now, as I'm a recent film graduate trying to get into the industry. I might read this and be like, no, I don't want to do that. But I've made my bed, I'll lie in it, it's fine. So this says, it's a deep dive into the psyche of a young actress raised in the spotlight under the influence of a charming, manipulative film director, and the moment when she decides his time is up. Very exciting. Then my dad got me volume 12 and 13 of Giant Days, and then I've gone and ordered myself from bookshop.org the 14th volume of Giant Days, which may or may not be in my packages. I'm not currently sure, because it's not actually out yet, so I don't know if they've sent it to me early because I've got quite a few packages, or if they haven't. I don't really know what's going on. But I've harped on about Giant Days for years, like literal years on this channel. But if you're new, I'll go through the spiel again. Giant Days is a graphic novel series which is wonderful, charming and funny, and it follows 3 girls who meet at university, and it just follows the adventures and misadventures that they get into, the romantic subplots and the friendships and the fallouts. Everything that you love and hate about university life is probably within these pages, and they're drawn beautifully. It's very funny, very charming, and I just, oh, I'm gonna be so sad when it's over, because I just always love knowing that there's another volume to go back to, another time where I can meet up with my girls, you know? But yeah, I'm very sad it's nearly finished. Let's open the first package and let's not show my address to the internet. Woo! Ooh, sticky. I've never done a live unboxing or a live unpackaging, whatever this is, so forgive me, it won't be very elegant. Yes. Oh, they're both the same size. Isn't that satisfying? They're not the same in the series, when I took them out they were just both the exact same size and it was very satisfying to the eye. So I picked up Before the Coffee Gets Cold, which I literally just added as a want to read on my Goodreads like a week and a half ago, and then I just bought it because everyone was talking about it and I'm a weak human being. So it says on the front that it's a Japanese bestseller, so I don't know if it's translated fiction or if it's just done really well in Japan and then I don't know. Yes, it is translated. Okay, cool. I can't remember the last time I read a translated novel, so I am really excited to get into this, and the premise sounds exactly my thing. It's about a little cafe in Japan where people go to get coffee, naturally, and I think the premise is it's a time traveling cafe and you can travel anywhere in time as long as you come back before the coffee gets cold, which is obviously where the title comes from. I believe I could be just making that up. Yeah, why do I try and do the synopsis myself when there is a professional person that has typed it out on the inside? The audacity of me to think that I can sum it up better with like my cursory knowledge. In a small back alley in Tokyo, there is a cafe which has been serving carefully brewed coffee for more than 100 years. But this coffee shop offers its customers a unique experience, the chance to travel back in time. In Before the Coffee Gets Cold, we meet 4 visitors, each of whom is hoping to make use of the cafe's time-travelling offer in order to confront the lover who left them. Ooh. Receive a letter from their husband whose memory has begun to fade. Oh no. See their sister one last time and meet the daughter they never got the chance to know. Oh no, this is going to be emotionally harrowing. I thought, like, from the cover and what I had heard people say about it, that it was like a kind of charming, like, heartwarming, life-affirming book, which to be honest it probably might be in the end, but like, it sounds like it's gonna touch some emotional areas, which, you know what, it's winter, I'm ready to cozy up and like be hit with the feels. I'm ready. Next I ordered Things We Say in the Dark by Kirsty Logan. Kirsty Logan is an author that has been on my radar for a while. I know that Jen Campbell, who's another author and booktuber, has talked about her books a lot on her channel, and I think has interviewed her a couple of times as well, because Kirsty Logan has done lots of books that were inspired by kind of fairy tales and folk tales and mythology, things like that. And this is a collection of her short stories, I believe, that is kind of like in a darker vein, which is very exciting. I wish I kind of got this around Halloween time, that would have been really fun, but anyway. Alone in a remote house in Iceland, a woman is unnerved by her isolation. Oh crap, this is not a good lockdown novel. Another can only find respite from the clinging ghost that follows her by submerging herself in an overgrown pool. Couples wrestle with a lack of connection to their children, a schoolgirl becomes obsessed with the female anatomical models in a museum, and a cheery account of a child's day out is undercut by chilling footnotes. These dark tales explore women's fears with electrifying honesty, oh, I'm so excited, and invention, and speak to one another about female bodies, domestic claustrophobia, desire, and violence. Ooh. Ooh, one of the reviews says fans of Angela Carter and Shirley Jackson take note. Well, honey, that's all I need to dive headfirst into this. This is probably going to be my next read. I'm very excited for you. Next package, and I fucked it up. Let's try the other side. Yay! Speaking of Jen Campbell, who is an author and booktuber, her videos are amazing. You should go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. I got her short story collection, which I've wanted to read for ages. Jen has a lot of videos on her channel talking about the history of fairy tales. She's very into fairy tales and mythology and the history and how they've come to be and how they evolve over time. Very interesting stuff, and she is a beautiful writer and she has done lots of writing workshops and writing videos. So I really wanted to read this for years, and when I was on my little bookshop.org binge, I was like, it is time. I don't know why I seem to have got a few kind of short story collections. I think maybe winter is quite a good time for short story collections. You can like dip in and out of things. I don't know why winter, but it just feels right, you know? But the back of this says, stories of family and magic, lost souls and superstition, spirits in jam jars, mini apocalypses, animal hearts and sideshows. Mermaids are on display at the local aquarium. A girl runs a coffin hotel on a remote island, and a couple are rewriting the history of the world in the middle of the night. See, this is my jam. I just love stories about fairy tales, darkness, women, magic. That's it. So if you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments. Last package is a big boy. I don't know why I'm doing like a themed jingle per package, but you know, let's roll with it. Oh, really? What a letdown. Oh, it's fine. The dust jacket is a little crinkled, but it's okay. Oh, as suspected, last volume of Giant Days. Oh, look at them all graduating. I'm gonna cry. I've said this before in a video, but I read the first volume of Giant Days as I was just going to uni, and I've just graduated this past summer, and this comes out. It's come full circle. I'm so sad. And the other book in that last big boy package was The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by V.E. Schwab. Everyone on BookTube knows what this is. V.E. Schwab is the queen. We love, we stan. I say that despite the fact I've only read one of her series, but it was a very good series. I love A Darker Shade of Magic. I love those books. I think that world is impeccable. No, that's a lie. I've also read This Savage Song by her. That was also really good. I have seen mixed reviews of this on BookTube. I've seen people love like it's their new favourite, and not necessarily people hating it, but just people kind of being disappointed or having like a kind of meh reaction to it. And most of those meh reactions are because there's kind of not enough plot and the writing is too kind of flowery and lyrical and doesn't really like progress the plot. But that is my jam. I love lyrical writing, I love beautiful prose, I love just falling into an atmosphere. I don't necessarily need things to be happening, so I'm very excited for this, and I know that I love V. Schwab's world building and her characters, and from what I know of this book, it's about a girl who makes a deal with the devil, and that's all I need to know. Like I said, I love things that are to do with magic and history and draw on kind of previous literary texts. Obviously one of the oldest texts where this kind of originates is Dr. Faustus, which I studied at A-level as part of our Gothic kind of module, and I also then studied Angela Carter, and then she reinvented fairy tales. I love texts that draw on stuff that has gone before. It's like literature is like a big tapestry, and like people are just kind of drawing threads on what they've loved and what's gone before and creating new and beautiful stories. And I just love it. I'll never get enough of like intertextuality. Is that the word? I'm trying to like use all of my English A-level knowledge, but it's like dwindled in the years since I left school. But I'm so excited to read this. I just looked under the dust jacket. Look! Oh my god. Foiling! End papers! I'm so excited. I love a nicely designed book. So tasty. And I did do another cheeky order which hasn't arrived yet because the book hasn't been published yet, and I was gonna wait until it arrived to do this video, but the other video ideas that I had in my notebook were a bit too high effort, a bit too high energy, and full disclosure, I've not been sleeping at all and I'm very tired, and I just wanted to open some books today, you know, for some serotonin. The endless search for Miss Serotonin. Where are you? So the last book that I don't have that was meant to be in this haul is Holly Black's new novel, How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories? Is that what it's called? How the King of Elfhame Learned to Hate Stories. Yeah, that's what it's called, I believe. I know. But I am absolutely completely whipped by Holly Black's Cruel Prince series. I love it. It's about fae and it's about magic, and the central relationship is really what sinks it for me. It's Jude and Cardan, it's their push and pull, it's their enemies to lovers, it's their political intrigue, it's their backstabbing of each other. It's just everything you want and need set against like a magical backdrop of fae. I just love it. It's so good. And I believe that her new book is an illustrated, I don't know if it's a sequel or a prequel. I think it's about Cardan and it's about his childhood maybe, and it has some beautiful illustration. To be honest, I didn't need to know much about what it was about in order to buy it. I just knew that it was set in this world about these characters, and I bought it. So I also got the Waterstones Exclusive edition. That's how I justified buying it to myself. I was like, oh, it's exclusive, it might sell out if I don't pre-order it. I don't know. But anyway, I ordered the Waterstones Exclusive one, which is like black and edgy and beautiful, and I'm so excited for it to arrive. But yeah, that was my haul, mostly from bookshop.org, and if you want, please go through my affiliate link if you want to buy something for yourself and have a look at my recommendations. It's a wonderful, wonderful company, a wonderful alternative to Amazon, and we just gotta support indie bookshops, especially right now when they will be struggling more than ever. And as always, let me know if you've read any of the books that I hauled today, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.